Yo, happy birthday, Tom. John asked me to answer these three questions, so we're gonna go through them. So one, what are Tom's best traits? The two that definitely come to mind are honesty and humor. Honesty, you always speak your mind, and you're always honest with yourself and with other people, I feel like. And I think that's really important, because a lot of people just kind of give everyone bullshit, and you always just speak your mind, so I really appreciate that. And humor, I think, is pretty obvious. Your improv is really funny, and you're way better at telling stories than Majid, which I know isn't really a high bar. But just in general, especially the Newark Penn story always comes to mind. And really just in random moments when you bring out the humor in little things, I really appreciate.
Hi, Tom. I hope you're having or have already had a great birthday, depending on when you're listening to this. But I know you don't like getting things on your birthday, but unfortunately, that is what's happening, and I am sorry. So, also, I know that this isn't how you expected your birthday to play out, and I know it's not how anyone expected your birthday to play out, and I hope this can kind of fill the void and make it a little bit special for you. So, without further ado, first, what do I think are Tom's best traits? Well, Tom, I believe easily that your best traits are your sense of humor and your dependability. So these kind of go hand in hand, where you are able to walk into a room filled of bummed out people and you're able to completely brighten their days and turn them around. People feel safe around you really whenever you just speak, and they just feel very comfortable with you as a person. They are able to disclose anything that they want and you're just there to listen. And I think that's a strong testament to your character and to you as an individual, because you're just there to help others and you really enjoy doing that and being that person, that rock there for someone in need. And that just shows your dependability. And a big part of that is also your sense of humor, because you're able to take the darkest and the saddest of situations and turn it into a joke and into something light and happy. And truthfully, that is a rare ability that not many possess, because most people either go too far to the dark side or simply aren't funny, and you do this sort of awkward laugh, and we know who you're talking about. However, you're able to find that sweet spot, and it is super impressive, and it is an admirable quality that I wish I could possess.
Tom, happy birthday. Sorry about the video. It's kind of lazy editing. I hope you enjoyed it though. A lot more people were supposed to do it, but everyone forgot. But still, it's a video nonetheless, and I decided I'll also pop in to answer the question. So, first question was, what do I think your favorite traits are? I think your best traits, there's a lot to talk about, but humor is a given, but I think your best one is your drive, your ability to, even though you might not see it all the time, to keep on going even when times are tough. Like in marching band, you were shat on a lot, but you kept on moving, you kept on fighting. And just that drive in you to always fight for the people around you and fight for the interests of others rather than your own, and to be so valiant is really impressive and incredible and something that everyone should look up to. And yeah, just the fact that you can put people in front of you time and time again without fail and without stopping. It's incredible to see someone who could sacrifice so much for so many people. So I think just the fact that you're able to be this saint and sort of put yourself above everything, above yourself so many times for others, is amazing, and it's not something anyone has. And then obviously you're hysterical, so it just makes it all the better.
What is a favorite memory you have with Tom? I mean, there's a lot. If I think towards some of the older memories, I mean, we have all those videos of us doing random skits at Wilson. We have those two movie trailers. And then there's one at your house when it's thundering and pouring and you're sticking your head out the window. That one I think is really funny. That's somewhere in my Google Photos. But in the more recent times, definitely jazz, fucking around in jazz this year. The kind of the memories we have with the baritone babes, you, Zack, Declan, and I. Just kind of those small moments like that I think I'll remember for most of college. And then if there's anything else I wanted to mention to you, I really appreciate you actually being good at Mario Kart and really giving me a run for my money, because that makes it a whole lot more fun. And just, it's been great being friends with you since middle school, and I'm really going to miss you. So I hope you have a really good birthday. I hope you have a really good time in college. And we'll definitely meet up with the Royale boys again sometime soon.
Then favorite memory, I'd have to say, I mean, there's a lot, but I'd have to say it's probably the first film we made, because the first Leprechaun film, because that's when I feel like our friendship really took off, and that's when we both started to kind of realize, like, there's there's jokes to tell, there's stories to tell, and there's so much to do together. That sounded very odd, but it just solidified a friendship, and I think it's really awesome that that friendship's still going, even though it's had its ups and downs, and it still proceeds to go. It's something really incredible. Happy birthday.
There are a lot. Trust me, when you're best friends with someone for 6 years, you do a lot of crazy stuff. And truthfully, there are so many memories, I don't know if I could name them all. And to pick one that's my favorite, that's going to be hard. But to name probably my top three, I'm sorry, this is kind of cheating, but my top three memories would have to be that one Halloween that you, John, and I walked around as Darth Vader, Santa Claus, and a pumpkin pie. I think it was like freshman year or eighth grade. That was a lot of fun because it was just us going around as almost teenagers, but not really, and like trying to act like kids, and it was incredible. I don't know if you remember that, but that's up there. Two would have to be that time in Brightwood Park where we found that bed with the crack pipe and the lake, because that was an adventure from in and out. And then there was the scary lady, and that was a quest, and the plot thickened. And three, to clump them all together, every one of the sleepovers we had from, I'd say, 7th grade all the way up through sophomore year, where we would just end up playing Call of Duty or Halo Sand Trap or watch Sing Street, watch Good Burger as always. Those honestly were the best times because it would always start out with us being crazy. You played the baritone spinning in circles at one time, and it would always end up with you putting on a movie for us to watch, like that you recommended, and it would be amazing. And then I'd pass out halfway through it and not remember it, and then I'd have to watch it again on my free time. They all ended the same, but I remember every single one of them. So, yeah, those would have to be my 3+ favorite memories. I'm sorry to cheat, but there's just so many. Well, anyways, I hope you have a good birthday. I still have personally one more surprise for you, but we'll keep that for later. But happy birthday, and see you, man.